Welcome back, everyone, to some more Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Today we are continuing on with the story. Last time we got to explore the north side and pretty much wrapped up a lot of the side quests that I had available left. Now we're kind of at the point where these two areas, I think, if I remember correctly, take you to new location. Or no, it's this one, and there's another one over here. They take you to the next region. So today, we're finally going back to the main story, the Shadow of the Horns. We have to go after Galahad. And then after that, maybe there's a potential we go and try to do this like Queen Bee quest as like a final thing. But I was getting wrecked, especially since I guess your summons don't interact with the boss. So we'll see on that part, but I think with all that, we're just gonna head out there, get this started, because we got some progress to make. Hopefully it goes well. We're finally level, what are we at? 22 right now? That part's been good. Level 22. Abandoned Stronghold. I think let's fast travel over here. Still been using the bow and the summons as my backup. Oh, look at that. We actually have some more spirituality this time. It actually bumped it up a decent amount. Okay, what do we got? Oh, there's a fast travel point. Okay, he's not hostile yet. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I remember this place.
Stop right there. Who are you? And what do you want here?
I heard you could find Galahad the Pure here.
It's Sir Galahad to you, vagrant. But it's true, this is our camp. We're his personal guard. But you won't be meeting tonight until you tell us why you're here.
Oh. You see this pin? I don't have to tell you anything. Take me to Galahad.
It's true that this pin obliges me to take you to the night. But did you actually earn it? Or did you just pluck it from a corpse? Well, that's for Galahad to decide. Go. But bear in mind that Galahad is not a patient man. I only hope your cause is worth his time. Otherwise, we'll be carrying you out in a sack. The door is open. You'll find Galahad inside. Try not to make him angry.
Oh boy. Okay, we're going in. Yeah, one of the bounties that we had was over here. That's what it was. The assassin bounty. Okay. What's up, Looney? Randomly saw this game and picked it up. I can 100% say it's worth it. Not the best graphics for this day and age, but it's definitely fun and a lot reminds me of Skyrim, but better in my opinion. If you like open world RPGs and this is for you, a brand new game, yeah, I would probably completely agree with a lot of that. It really is something special. Oh. I love the random cutscenes that you get here and there.
Who goes there?
I was told this pin would allow me to ask for help from any Camelot representative.
It's shiny, sure, but you clearly have no idea what you're doing. Waving a round table pin in front of a knight of the round table? Not the smartest move. Normally, I'd throw you out for your arrogance and stupidity. But you're lucky. I've got a soft spot for boldness, and that pin has me curious. Where'd you get it?
I got it from Caradoc.
You mean you found Caradoc's tomb and robbed it?
No? Wait, what? No, he handed it to me personally.
Interesting. And when exactly did this happen? When did you last see him?
He helped me escape the island asylum.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. So what do you want then?
I want to ask you some questions.
Ask them.
Yeah, let's ask first. A night in the south is a rare sight. What brings you here?
We're going to fight the Dalrita. We're driving that rabble out of the All-Mother's temple. And when we head home, we'll put their heads on pikes at the gates of the Forlorn Swords. That way the rest of those barbarians will know Camelot is still watching over them, even if we have to protect them from themselves.
What do you mean?
Oh, so you don't know? One Eye's a traitor. He's fooled the younger tribesmen with grand promises of uniting the tribes and marching north. The Council of Elders is still loyal to us. They want no part in a war. He's just a bandit, abandoned by his own people. When his village fell, no one came to help. And One Eye, like the rat he is, ran. I'm just here to finish what I started. And when the Elders see us take down One Eye, we won't need to worry about those savages for another 600 years.
Thought the war hadn't started yet.
The war's already here. It's been going on for a while. We're fighting each other in the west, and people are whispering about rebellion in the north. The last thing we need is united tribes.
Why do you hate the Dalriata so much? Didn't they fight for Camelot?
At the beginning, yes. But they're primitive. They don't respect order. They never will. Arthur gave them the Forlorn Swords, a rich land where they could govern themselves. They were supposed to watch the giants deliver iron and chase after their cousins through the tunnels, or whatever it is that tickles their fancy. But no, that wasn't enough for them. I've always thought Avalon would be better without them. Arthur probably gathered them all in one place, hoping they'd kill each other. But that didn't work, so we'll have to do this the hard way.
Great. I did expect them to be a little bit different. I expected you to be different.
I know what people say about me. They think I'm a madman who burns everything, a butcher who hangs the innocent. I've heard it all. But I believe that only decisive action gets results. There's no room for mercy when it comes to insubordination, deserters, or heretics. It's the only way to prevent the fall of Avalon.
You said it. The game name. Excited to see you play this, brother. I watched your Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4 playthrough. It motivated me to get the Platinum Trophy for Fallout 4. And I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad you joined them too. That's awesome. I love to see that. Yeah, I see a lot of people say that like they'll watch a playthrough while they're also playing, which to be fair, I've definitely done the same. I watch just as much as I record or stream, to be honest. When I'm not streaming, I'm doing the same thing, pretty much. Isn't the weirdness a bigger threat than the Dalriata?
That's exactly why we need Camelot and the Horns of the South to be strong and united. You do know that the lighthouse of the Horns of the South works like a giant menhir, right? It's why we've ordered them to build another one to strengthen its power. As for how the Dalrita feel about the weirdness, I don't care.
Oh.
I'm here to protect our people, and those tribes are in the way.
So that's why they're trying to build the second one. It's more than just like a lighthouse. You're heading to the Horns of the South, or what?
That was the plan. It's my job to keep those lazy fish eaters in check. Camelotian gold flows to them, and I need to make sure they're doing something with it. But the Dalrita showing up. That made things more interesting. Their presence will bring down the South, and I don't let things fall apart on my watch.
Whose funeral is this?
The one on the left was questioning my orders. For some reason, he thought his opinions were more important than obedience in the middle of a war. They aren't. The one on the right decided Camelot wasn't paying enough, so he thought that was a good enough excuse to help himself to his comrades' pockets. It wasn't.
Can I ask anything
Ask
else?
them.
No, that's it. Oh. Well, I mean, we either tell him and then he'll be like, okay, well, if you want to try, sure, go ahead. Or I just say, I came here to kill you. You know what? I'll give him information, give him time to respond, see what happens. The captain of the Horns of the South asked me to kill you. He allied himself with One Eye.
Ah, denunciation, like loyalty, can be valuable. The key is knowing who deserves loyalty and who needs to be reported. I appreciate you telling me, but unfortunately, you haven't told me anything I didn't already suspect.
Then you know why you're going to die.
Marvelous.
Oh. Oh boy. Hold. Wait, this is actually kind of cool. Oh gosh. Brother. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be interesting. Hold. Almost. So fast. I feel like my arrows are doing nothing, and this is my best version of the arrows. Oh boy. Hold. Put some more instant health files. That works. Oh boy. Brother. He dodged it like last second because his attack move, his animation. Wait, he healed too? Oh god. Okay. I gotta be like 5 feet from this guy. Come on. Danger zone. Can't reach him. Gosh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Doing like no damage to him. It's like not even worth pulling the bow back all the way because half the time they move before you even hit them. Bro, he healed again. Do I have anything that I can apply like as coding to my, I don't know if anything like works like that. I could also apply some relics to my armor and stuff. Like, that wouldn't be too bad. All right, sounds good, Looney. I appreciate it. Again, thank you for stopping by. Oh boy, we're off into a great beginning here. Okay, we're getting somewhere. What? Are you? I thought my health was fine. We were getting somewhere. We were so close. He was starting to bleed and everything. Oh, man. So close. See, can I swap to this? Oh, so that puts it on that. Okay, so yeah, you can't use coating on arrows. There's part of me that's like, let me go apply these relics to my armor and then come back. Yeah, let's try it. Just for the sake of it. I knew this wasn't going to be easy. We almost had it there. Almost. Plus, maybe some upgrades and stuff could help out. I haven't really upgraded any armor. I've only really used the stuff that I've received so far. Simply, not too much. It depends. All right, well, first, let's see. All right, so you need leather to be able to upgrade some of these iron ore. What relics do I even have? Restore 10 health after killing an enemy. Ignites enemies when they hit you in close combat. Multiply stamina regeneration by 1.2. Oh my gosh. Reduce stamina cost by... See that? All of that right there I feel like is going to make a huge difference. Can I upgrade my bow? Or add a relic to my bow? There's burn weapon now applies burning, or there's also inflicts poison. I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna attach that. Do this. I'm gonna do this one too. I mean, these are relatively cheap to equip. Okay, so everything we pretty much need leather. I don't have any iron ore. I guess that's all I can upgrade. Even then, though, that might make a good good difference. I think if I take my time, I can do it this time. Let's see. Yeah, I'm American. Okay. Try this again.
Wait, no, what?
So we already went through. Wait, what is happening to his weapon? Got it from Caradoc. No, he handed it to me. Escape.
Ask them.
I'll go through all the questions again, even though I already asked these.
I'll do. At
That, this,
Marvel.
boom. I hate that so much. Hold. Okay. Get him! I need healing potions. Ah. Brother! Jesus Christ. So I pretty much have to do the full drawn shots. Because that's where I get the most bonuses from. the problem is, it takes so damn long. Okay, we're getting somewhere. What was that? I was still holding and he just let go. Oh. Okay, I gotta keep an eye on my health. There it is. I got it. Whew. Second attempt. I'll take it. What the? Oh, gosh. Now I gotta worry about these guys. Oh, no. Please tell me there was a save. Please tell me there was a save. I swear to God, if there wasn't... Okay. Whew. The game knows. Ooh. If there wasn't a save there, I probably would have bumped down the difficulty, did the fight, and then bumped it back up again. Because oh, Jesus Christ. So I'm learning there, we definitely need to bump up attack speed. I have the damage, but my bow has to be fully drawn. Or my arrows have to be fully drawn for me to really do the damage. So if we speed that up, we actually see dexterity, attack speed. So there is a tree for that. Attack speed by 2%. Consecutive hits against the same enemy within 5 seconds of each other resets on hitting a different enemy. This would probably make a big difference. Is there anything else for me to grab here? I can inform the captain now. Okay.
We may be in for a fight. Your armor won't save.
Oh boy. This might be just as tough a fight. Now that we have to worry about so many of these guys. Come on, aggro him. Brother! No! Brother! The new build? Well, I mean, it is my first time playing, so it checks out. Plus, I like using a bow and arrow. I'm taking the shot. Oh, there's people here to help us. Wait, what? Never
I
mind.
will be your
Oh, never mind. Never mind. They're not here to help.
I will be your downfall. I'll strike you down. Your armor won't save you. Oh, you're full to my...
Dude, I am getting destroyed. Jesus. What the hell? We just killed the boss here, but yeah, I don't know what like the recommended for this. I mean, I just killed Galahad. So we might just have to run.
We may be in for a fight.
Because otherwise, I mean, 2 or 3 hits, they're hitting me harder. Oh, God.
I will be your downfall.
They're actually hitting me harder than what Galahad was doing.
I'll strike you
Hold.
down. Show me what you're made of. Back to your hovel, coward.
God damn. We will figure this out. Actually, wow, there's so many of those. Dude, their armor is just insane. Dead. Okay, that's one.
Show me what you're made of.
Oh, I'm over encumbered. Oh no. Let me drop some stuff. You just gotta take this slow.
100 men. I've had worse.
Come on.
I will be your downfall.
My what? Jeez. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Just gonna have to keep saving. Let me check inventory again. Galahad's mace. Dude, that's crazy. With the price that it'll sell for. Royal Butcher's helmet. Yeah, we don't need the Royal Butcher stuff. Okay. Crazy. I swear my bow, using it was way faster. I feel like something slowed it down. Maybe it's... I feel like we were pulling it back way faster before, and now all of a sudden it's taking such a long time to get it at its full capacity. It's so slow right now. I picked up one of those potions that I could reset. Skill tree, dexterity. Like right now we're doing okay or better on stamina. This is on kill bow draw speed by 20%. But then we could get it to 40 and probably 60. The further you are from the target, the more you do. Yeah, I don't know. What I do know is I definitely want to go out and explore more. Run. Better move. Oh. I leveled up before we even got the kill. Alright, Jesus. Alright, none of that's gonna be worth taking. Alright, we're gonna have to get out there and then run. Like straight up sprint. Yo, what's up, Brotherhood? Comet looks a little better than Skyrim. Yeah, I mean, it's same formula and stuff. Similar style. Yeah, we have to run here. Ain't no way I'm doing that. I would say it's, I mean, what? It's been 14 years since Skyrim came out. It feels a little smoother, more fluid. And also when you do get into like the it's very fast paced at times, or can be, because you're constantly like dodging. Because in my case, you can't just like take 3 or 4 hits. Like if you take 2 hits, you're almost dead already. Now it's a little easier for other enemies, but it still can be sketchy. So I think they did a pretty good job with that. What's it? Oh yeah, I want to sell to the guy. I'm not going to be using that, so good. Still, life transfusion. What is this? Drain health from the target, healing you instead. Is it a better version of blood transfusion? Looks like it, but I need endurance 5. This. I think I'm gonna change up the See, the encumbrance limit by 25 is crazy good, but I could equip one of these that makes my attack speed increase by 5%. But then we drop down to 120. And then this one's range damage by 15%. Bow draw speed by 10%. Mana regeneration, stamina, attack speed, casting, dash, multiplier, no changes, dash counter 2. The only thing is I'm going to have to be a lot more... I haven't had issues with carry capacity just yet, but it's definitely going to get there. Ring of protection, not going to use it. Same. Probably won't use that. I think we go dexterity, because that'll also increase attack speed. Much as I do want to get the spirituality 7, right now we can still cast it, which I think is what matters most. Increase the speed of drawing a bow. I really think that's supposed to say speed of drawing an arrow, not drawing a bow, because you use the bow. I could just go into attack speed. You know what? I'm gonna do this one. Draw speed by 40% for the next arrow. We can have a chat now. See what he says. What was Galahad like in your day?
Much the same. He was a fierce warrior, determined to win at any cost. I watched him closely, and I found him too consumed by cruelty. That is why I chose Seawall and Palamedes as my closest confidants, not him. Yet this Galahad still seems devoted to Camelot and the old ways, and he remains just as fierce.
Whispers -1. Alright, well, let's go continue this quest. I might go explore more. Now I don't feel ready for anything. Now I'm like, I feel like I need to do more in this world before I can feel confident to go to the next area.
Getting restless.
See if I can say anything to
Acting
her.
like a fool won't get you far.
Stay out of trouble.
Okay.
Go.
Alright, we made it back.
Oh, look who's here. Has the destiny of the South graced my humble abode?
Galahad is dead.
That's wonderful news. You have no idea what a favor you've done for the South. Now we'll finally be independent and safe.
Why did Galahad... We're asking this now? We already know why he had to die.
Because sometimes the best defense is a good offense. We were backed into a corner, eh? It were us or him. First off, he represented Camelot, and we're done with their influence. No more of their wars. Second, after the massacre of One Eye's tribe, his death was convenient for both of us. And when the tribes finally unite and come down from the mountains, there's a chance they might leave us alone. Third, he figured me out. He knew what I'd discovered, and he wanted to stop me. And trust me, what I found is going to change the South's history.
What did you discover?
Proof that Camelot is rotten to the core, and that allying with the tribes is the right choice. I didn't plan to tell you, but my one-eyed friend convinced me. Since you took down Galahad, you deserve to know. As a reward for your help, I'll share this secret with you.
I'm listening.
Here, take this seal. In the sunken village, you'll find the entrance to Sewell's crypt. Everyone knows the story of how the evil druid sealed and flooded the place. It's true. At least part of it. But the real story is why they sealed and flooded it. One Eye broke the old seals and replaced them with his own. If you want to see what Camelot was so desperate to hide, you'll find your answers there. They thought drowning a village would keep it secret.
What more do I need to know?
Behind the statue, you'll find where to use the seal. Once you do, you'll see that history is very different from what we've been telling ourselves. If that doesn't convince you that Camelot's foundations are more crap-coloured than tinged with ivory, then nothing will. I won't tell you anything more. I'd hate to spoil the surprise.
Alright, now go check out the tomb.
I'll catch up with you later, and we'll talk. I'm sure you'll understand exactly what I mean.
One eye sigil. All right. Guess we're headed back out. So now we need to go to the crypt and find out some more info. Honestly, I might go into this corner just to see if there's anything. There's still some stuff we could go out and explore. Like there's a road here. Just to see if anything else pops up, plus get some more XP.
I'd rather face blue.
With this bow right now, what is the... Does it have a draw speed? No.
Getting rest.
The other bow that I... Oh, right. Oh my gosh. Fully drawn bows cost 15 mana when hitting enemies, dealing an additional 30 in an area. I forgot about that. I need 5 strength. But then look at the damage. The damage is insane. 76 to 81, 33 to 38. I mean, I already have a chance of making enemies blind with just my marksman ability. Yeah, like this one here, fully drawn arrows have 10% chance to stun. Deadly aim. Okay. Yeah, it makes me want to go out and like explore more. Let's go down there. Go down here. We don't have any antler fragments. Like there's stuff down here. I was gonna say he's still alive. Desperate peasants, man. See, like stealth, we're perfectly fine. It's only obviously any like tough scenarios or dear Elias. Any like combat scenarios where I do less damage. You said you make an offering of a rose, some sage, return safely, and may Allmother protect you. Allmother Shrine. Was that note? Of rose, sage, and feather. Okay, so we need to get a rose, sage, and some feathers. Make that. I would also like to get it where food heals me more over time, or like some cooking perk. Like, there's so many abilities and upgrades to get. It's hard to decide. But we're still leveling at a decent pace, I would say. So I'm assuming it's going to be like that throughout like all of the game, or most of the game, where you're still just constantly all right, it was sage, rose, and a feather. There's yeah, by the way, thank you all for the likes so far, wherever you are watching. Appreciate it. As always, YouTube is Cassus Plays. All episodes so far already up on YouTube. We're starting to do a little bit more of the main story again. But I want to also try to explore a little bit more, since that last stuff put me in, or that last fight was pretty tough and put me in a tough spot for a little. Got the sage. Needed rose. Do I have roses on me? Looking for like the icon of what a rose would be. I don't see it down here. Chat, hold on for 1 second. Ads are finishing up here. Then we'll go ahead and continue. BRB though. All right, I am back. Got- Okay, rose and a flower, or no, feather. I think we have either. All right, does this guy have some? The alchemist, so we might just sell the item. All right, I was just looking at his other items he has there. Oh, there's some. It breaks it down like that. Realize. Actually, give me that antler fragment. Okay, we do have some feathers. Good. Drop this. Gonna sleep for 1 hour, even if there's weirdness out there, whatever, because we should be able to handle it. All right, let's go back. Yo, what's up, Dr. Ed? Hail and well met. Hail and well met. How goes the morning? It's going. We had a sketchy fight not that long ago. Looks like we're having one now too. Oh man. It is going though. We took down a boss. Progressing the story a little bit more. Oh. Alright, it was over here. Right, the statue is over here too. Oh, there we go. Did we not get it? I don't know if we got it there. Receiving fatal damage leaves you with... What was that? Fatal damage leaves you with 100% max health instead of dying, but destroys the same. Something over here. Yeah, we need to start collecting more ethereal cobwebs. Iron ore. Keeper's tag. We'll go inside here. The flooded mine. Yeah, it seems to be a fine start to the day so far. We're kind of doing some last minute like prep before I'm assuming we're going to the next location in the near future. Whoa. Back here. They weren't kidding about this place being flooded. Okay. How good is the game? I think it's pretty good. If you like this type of game, you'll probably have a good time with this. Like a large sandbox RPG. Oh. Damn. Better or worse than the Oblivion remake? I would say it's on par with it. But obviously being its own thing. Like, I would say I'm, as of right now, enjoying this, I would say, as much as I did with the Oblivion remake. Maybe I would say, since Oblivion was my first time playing, I'd probably say I enjoyed that maybe a little bit more, but even then, like, this is still really good. The bow is pretty strong, only for the... Right now, like, since I do have the stealth archer aspect, yeah, it's good. But when when you're in combat scenarios, it's tough. But I just equipped the ring that increases my attack speed, so we should be drawing the arrows a little faster. What's up, Don? Somebody down there. It's right. Yeah, I do like 20% extra. And we don't have the medium health potion or something. We only have small and strong. Game's pretty good. I do enjoy Oblivion more, but I hope they can fix third person on this game. Yeah, from what somebody mentioned the other day is that third person was like a last minute thing that they added, which it does say that it was added for accessibility reasons. But I'll be curious to see. I mean, there's still some parts. It's kind of going through the same thing that Baldur's Gate went through, where the earlier acts or regions of the game are more polished, and then the later areas are less polished, at least from what I've heard. So the game can still use some work. Like, it's not perfect, although it is 1.0. But they're a fairly small team for the size of game that this is. It's still kind of crazy. There we go. Yeesh. Yeah, it's similar to it, like that, Don. Thing I don't like when you're walking in third person is the view when you're moving. Yeah, it's a little awkward for that. That's one thing I noticed too. I don't know. I prefer third person almost like 9 out of 10 times. I still prefer third person, but when it comes to like anything in the essence of like a Skyrim or Elder Scrolls style game, or even Fallout, like those are 3 games where a lot of times I end up liking first person more than third, just because I think it's mainly since it's not as smooth an experience. Like they're kind of they're not on the level of that. My dog's gonna bark a little bit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I know. From what I've seen, they built a game on par with the AAA. Pretty much. I mean, it's been in early access for a long time. And they started with 20 people, and now they have about 50. Sorry, one hand is petting the dog, and the other one's on the keyboard. Tried playing last night, but the frames are horrendous. Are you having what are you playing on? I haven't really had any issues with frame rate or anything, but it's been pretty smooth. I have a 3080 i7 12th gen, and it's been pretty good. It's still early access? No, now it's out fully in 1.0. Oh, it's an armor. Corpse Eater cap. One guy. Oh. Summon a Corpse Eater. Oh, God. I know, man. It's a little corgi guy. My wife's going to her family, so she's taking one of the dogs with us, and this little guy is stuck with her. This little guy's stuck with me, so that's why he's working a little bit. All right, let's go back outside. I just played Remnant 2. There's a promotion right now. Nice. I actually, you know what, recently I went back and redid a bunch of titles and thumbnails for all types of different videos. And one of the videos that I ended up doing was Remnant 2. Because I only really got to, back then I played it co-op with my buddy Soldier Pat. But we only played it for about, whoops. We only played it like for a few hours. We never really got like too far into it. I love the first one though. Another fast travel point. What is over here? Oblivion Remaster has more players right now than this game. Yeah, I think that's kind of expected, though. I mean, Oblivion is a huge thing, and it's also like a cult classic that people... For myself, I've always known of it, but never got around to playing it. And then you also have the people that played it back in the day that are now playing the new version. I think this game is going to be... like, it's definitely gotten better, I would say, for like knowledge, like marketing of the game, but I still think it's gonna go under a lot of people's radars. Like, there's still so many people that have no idea about this game, and that's just because it might not even just be a marketing thing, but more of like there's so many games these days. So it's crazy. And little guy. Plus, there's probably a lot of people, you know, that aren't playing, you know, 20 to like 40 hours a week games. Like, they're playing in you know, 2 to 3 hour a day, maybe, if that, or every few days. So, and Oblivion's a huge game. So if you're playing that, I mean, this is a great game to follow up with. But yeah, I mean, even you can see right now there's people that are enjoying it more. So it's all similar play style, but still, you know, their own thing. A little curious about the game's necromancy. Usually it's my favorite playstyle in the game. You know, I saw last night, after I finished streaming stuff, I was watching some like YouTube, and I was just like watching on the TV, and I saw for a second Shroud, because I pop into like his streams here and there, not often, but every once in a while I saw he was streaming this, and then I opened it up, and this guy had 5 skeletons with him as his summoning, like, skeleton army. And I was like, man, there's a part of me that, like, kinda just wants to spec into a ton of summoning and just get a ton of mana and let them do the work, and I'll be, like, the backup guy. Because that was pretty cool to see. And I know there's summoning perks. They're like, if you do go into the summoning tree, that you can increase the amount. It might go up to 5. Whip, tip change, running the toggle. You can slide in and out of stealth with crouch. Wait, really? Okay. You know what? I might actually do that. Yeah, you have to be running though. Yeah, it's hard to push shift. Oh, I see. Yep. It's such an awkward position. Yeah. I do see it though. I might leave it, to be honest, because I don't know how much I'm going to use that. But I do like the capabilities of being able to do. Oh, you could do it for backstabbing. That works pretty good too. Oh, you can slide into people and trip them, so be careful in town. Alright, how are we doing on inventory? We gotta go sell. Yeah, I might just leave it. Be honest, just to play it safe. And I'm still trying to figure out, like, what to... I mean, common enemies we're doing fine against. Like, all the people that we just fought for a second back there was good. But I feel like there's better arrows I can make and stuff like that. Or should be able to. Wait, I have a broad axe? Oh, shoot. That's buying. Oh, God. Crap. I mean, they were probably relatively cheap. Battle-tested longbow. What's up, Louis? All the junk we have. All right, let's go get the XP bonus. I will go to the crypt, but before we do that, I just want to clear out the remainder of the areas that we haven't been to. Still gonna drop more off. Oh, wait. I'm getting lost. Alright, let's drop off all the materials. Yeah, that already just saved up so much, freed up so much space. Now we're down to 82. Oh, the spells don't weigh anything, so that's nice. I'll hold on to that ring. Okay, we're down to 79. What did I need for the next bow? Strength 5. My strength's only like 3 right now. Alright, we're gonna go clear out this area. Oh. Right on top of them. I feel like I'm looking at the Shivering Isles island from over here. Somebody up top there. Are you friendly, sir? Looks like it.
You look like you're enjoying yourself.
I'm looking at it right now, Louis. All you said was 50th live.
Oh,
and I said hello.
A wanderer in the sunken village. You must be lost. Back in the day, you just needed to look at the stars and you'd know where you were going. Now, even they are misplaced.
Love the Raining on Oblivion remaster. Same. Same. The sound effects are so good. Wait, haven't we met before? We were both prisoners at the Island Asylum.
Island Asylum? I don't remember being there, not clearly. But when I look at your face, something stirs. Yes, I'm sure we've crossed paths before. And look at you now. Out in the world, breathing the fresh air. That's something to treasure, my friend. Freedom is a gift, even when it feels heavy. Enjoy it.
Who are you?
I guess I'm just an old man listening to the sound of the sea. Every wave carries a story, you know. Some are whispers, others are roars. I like to think they're keeping me company. Long ago, I decided to wait for something to happen. So I'm waiting.
Waiting for what?
For what's ahead of me. But I can feel that it's closer than ever. Everything that's around us, it's not yet the end. And that thought really bothers me.
The monsters here don't attack you.
Monsters? I think you misunderstand. I don't see any monsters here, only lost villagers, still clinging to their home. It's sad, but as you can see, not much depends on us. The world just keeps on happening, and you happen along with it. They were given some time which they've tried to use as much as they could. That's all. I'm glad they allow me to stay here despite what happened. I like this place.
You're not afraid of this place?
It's the cycle of life. There's nothing to be afraid of. If you're afraid, it means you're struggling with something too much, my friend. Sometimes you just need to sit and look. Watch everything turn.
Tell me about the sunken village.
The sunken village was not always sunken. But one day, someone, undoubtedly important, made a decision, undoubtedly necessary, that it would be better to make it so. So the wave came and made the village into the sunken village. And its inhabitants, well, you can see for yourself.
So you're saying someone flooded the village?
I know that some druids did it. Specific individuals, although their names have long been forgotten. This is no great mystery, my friend.
Why did the druids do this?
You'd have to ask those responsible for the flood. Who knows what's going through people's heads? Maybe someone ordered them to do it. We'll never know.
You can build a necromancer in this game? Yeah, you can. You can do it, like, go full into summoning if you want. It's good. Prefer streaming with no webcam? Pretty much. I used to use one a while back. Like, some of my older playthroughs have it still. But, funny enough, it's actually done better without it. I'm one of those people that fully believes that it's not always required. Especially if it's not adding anything, which for me personally, I'm like blank staring at the screen like 9 out of 10 times anyways, so maybe eventually, but yeah, it's been working out better without it. What happened to the druids responsible for the flood?
That's a good question. Maybe they burnt during the Charred Conclave. Maybe not. Nevertheless, the punishment was delivered and justice prevailed. Once again, the world was made a better place. At least that's what those who set fire to the stakes preach. All in the name of the Word.
The Red Priests are responsible for the massacre of the druids?
Among others. This wouldn't have happened if not for Camelot's desperation. Hey, many tragic decisions were made. I don't know if the word was so unambiguous or if its interpretation failed. What happened on the fields of the Charred Conclave wasn't just about the flood, my friend. It was about things and forces we don't understand.
When did the flood take place?
Long ago enough for people to have no chance of discovering why it happened. And yet, recently enough that this place still reminds us of it. Now the village is what it is, and the past has washed away. At least it can still be home for them. And I'll stay and look. These are interesting times indeed.
Do you need anything?
I have everything I need. The entire world in one place.
Okay.
Before you go, I would like to ask you one thing.
Oh,
Who are you?
who am I? Just myself.
I understand. I see you. I hear you. And I have a feeling that you will find what you're looking for. Farewell. And thank you for visiting me, my friend. You can come keep me company whenever you want. The sunsets here are beautiful.
Thanks, Hob. Wait, there's a broken gong.
Safe.
Okay, well, that was kind of cool. Make our way over there. A shrine, one animal component. There we go. Got some XP from that. Oh. Love that. Such a good feeling when you like check a corner and oh, there it is. There's a chest that you find and all types of other stuff. Is there anything out here? Like there's some islands and stuff right there. Or maybe rock. Might not be much. Okay, if anything, maybe we go down to this section. Just check over here for any other like last minute stuff. Day. What's up, Maddie? Another keeper tag and an origin potion. We'll have a few of those tags to hand in. All right, I know of at least 2 more locations for us to explore. And then after that, we can try going back to the crypt. Yeah, let's go check out this corner. And then after that, we'll go up north again. Not much here. Is that some wood? Battle axe. Okay, I think we might be good here because I am not really seeing. Ooh, Tenacious Archer. Hold. What was that? We have 4 origin potions. Nice. Was it a... Whoa. Targets within 8-meter radius lose a portion of their max stamina for 8 seconds. Is it a ring or something? Oh, here it is. Increase bow draw speed by 100% for 30 seconds. It's just a potion. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Alright, let's go to this section. We'll follow the road, see if there's anything right here, and then final thing we'll do is go back to this cave, because I know there's a section I didn't explore. And then we will go back to the crypt. I guess I think the fight was just challenging regardless. Like, we did fine. It's just Galahad has me nervous now. It's all. We don't really have any other quests to do. You know what? We have this house, we might as well use it. Even if it's just to rest and get an XP bonus. It's crazy there's no storage though. Okay. There's something over here. One of those shrines you have to kill the things pretty fast. Level up fast. Get my strength to 5. Almost there. Dexterity. I'm gonna do a speed of drawing a bow. Pathetic. I'm doing my best here, okay? Oh, we found like a little deserted settlement. Hello there.
You look like a worldly, well-travelled person. I'm not wrong, am I? Of course I'm not. Tell me, would you be interested in some incredibly rare, mysterious and precious items?
Sure.
Then let me introduce you to a one-of-a-kind collection of Arthurian relics. I assure you, you won't see anything like this anywhere else on Avalon. Here's an authentic Four-Dweller's tooth. And look, a bone from Sir Galahad's little finger. And over here, a fragment of a foot wrap worn by King Arthur himself, along with many other riches.
I don't think it. How can I be sure these relics are authentic?
That is an excellent question. When it comes to relics, authenticity is key. However, I assure you that I possess documents with the appropriate signature and seals, proving that all of these relics and the stories behind them are absolutely true.
Let's see. What does he have? Thor's Mightstone, Four-Dweller's Tooth, Galahad's Bone, Left Glove, Hair of Lancelot's Horsemane, King Arthur's Foot Wraps, Gale of the Green Knight's Armor, Splint from Merlin's Staff, a Toe of a Giant.
Hello again. It's always good to see a familiar.
Do you write this letter?
I see. You found my employees. Two gentlemen with rather unpleasant appearances, crude in behaviour, right? May I ask what happened to them? Or better yet, don't tell. If they're gone, I won't miss them. They were measly lowlifes, not cultured people like us.
Running some shady business here.
I assure you there is nothing shady about it. My associates search for relics and items with unusual properties, and I sell them. It's acquiring and trading goods, that's all.
Your associates were robbing a corpse.
Robbing a convicted felon, traitor or murderer with the noose with which he was hanged? Certainly not pleasant, but not a crime either.
You don't care if your employees live or not?
I don't care how their absence temporarily affects my business, but I'm glad I got rid of them. God, working with those idiots was a real nuisance. It's hard to find honest and at least somewhat competent employees these days. Speaking of honest and competent, are you looking for some extra coin?
What? What would you want me to do exactly?
You know, just run a few errands, kill some monsters, retrieve some relics, things that must be familiar to a seasoned adventurer like you.
What items exactly?
For a start, you could get me a couple of drowner tongues. You can find drowners near the water, obviously. You seem capable. I'm sure you'll take care of them with ease.
I think I have some.
Our partnership will be more fruitful than the one I had with my previous employees.
About that business of ours. Oh, I need 6 of them. What kind of quest is it? An actual? Nah, it's a miscellaneous quest, so it probably doesn't really lead somewhere, but I'll go grab these items for him. Go to this one. It's a little closer. We need 6 tongues. I have 5 on me right now. Boom. Hand it back in.
Yeah, those aren't reasonably fresh. Good work. Here are your coins. Now, I need the eye of a Marrowghast. With such a delight in hand, one can see ghosts and other ethereal and invisible creatures. I know Marrowghasts were seen in the swamps near Kuanacht. Perhaps you can find them elsewhere too.
Hitting a target applies chill. Oh, we got a sword from it. Bring him a Malagos. Alright. This is kind of leading to... Yeah, it's probably just going to be a bunch of like, hey, go get me this thing and I'll pay you. I'm going to go down to the smugglers area again. There's a section I did not explore, and then after this, we go to the crypt, which is part of the main story again. Then we'll follow that until they're like, okay, we're ready to go to the next area or something along those lines. Guy's still sleeping? He is. Grab this. All right, here we go. Wooden doll. Wait, you know what? Actually, rest. Get that XP bonus. Anytime I see a resting area inside a dungeon or like really any building at all, it's kind of worth resting. I see some enemies up ahead. Hold. It's tricky because like these guys we take down in 1 or 2 hits, but then the boss fight we just get like absolutely killed. Or well, I mean, it only took me 2 attempts. I think now that my draw speed is a little bit better, though, that should even things out. Close. Hey, lockpick 50 lock. We can either drop down there or see where this takes me. is where the exiled merchant was.
Who goes there? Who's that supposed?
Damn. Yeah, I'm really happy it actually tells you who is hostile right away on the compass. Because without that indicator, I would be so hesitant every single time I get close to people. I would never know when to actually fire. Although some of these people, I kind of wish that they weren't hostile. Because we're technically just out here killing deserted peasants. Like, let me help you instead. Or a nobleman escort.
We have company.
Quick save. Dude, there's so many of them.
You'll have your head on a...
Oof. Wait. The guy shows friendly. Dude, there's so many of them still. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Maybe they are friendly? What is this? Elder Bloom? Or Ether Bloom? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna collect a bunch of this. Those guys specifically aren't attacking, they're just standing there. It's still collecting. It's trying to keep up. Arcane Shepherd. A lot of materials and stuff in here. Anything else? All right, so that brought us to the front. I probably would have gotten wrecked the first time I came around to this. So I'm kind of glad that I came to this now. Ooh. We finally got a better dagger. Smuggler's dagger. Grants 10 gold after killing an enemy. What the heck? After all this time. I mean, even though I don't really use it anymore. I was using it since I didn't have a lot of arrows in the beginning. Sanguine Sting. What is that? We need Endurance 3. Shooting this bow costs 5 HP, but applies a massive amount of bleed to the opponent. Huh. It does pretty bad damage. Yeah, that's really bad damage. But maybe the bleed is so worth it. I want to go back down because I know there was more. Almost. My theft is about to turn. Oh, there it goes. 38. Oh, that brought me back over here. Okay.
Be prepared for anything.
Are they fighting now? No. I wonder if they're supposed to turn hostile or not. Alright, you guys keep doing your thing there. Okay, let me go back up top. Oh, oh. Yeah, this is the other room I was looking for. Some crab. Apple cider. Oh, over encumbered. I knew it was coming soon. Damn. Let's see. Oh, this shield's worth 25. Successful parries create a small ice explosion, chilling nearby. Pretty cool. Whoa, this thing sells for 400. Let's drop this. Who is this?
You're not one of my suppliers. That means the guard is dead already, or he soon will be for letting strangers in. So, explain yourself, because I can either introduce you to Vitya, or make you an offer you can't refuse. Isn't that right, Vitya? It's time for supper, isn't it?
What kind of offer?
You, a very resourceful person by the looks of it, will give me 1,000 coins.
What?
And I, a very pragmatic person, will overlook the fact you've stumbled here without an invitation.
Not interested.
Suit yourself. Vitya, supper!
Oh my gosh. Took one hit. Oh man. Vitya kills fast. What the hell? That guy was so fragile, but jeez.
You're... So...
Bro, do something. Like any type of boss, he doesn't want to fight. Fire arrows are its weakness. I don't know if I have any on me. Alright, well, it's stuck. What is happening? This thing's like glitching through everything. There it is. Well, got him. More like I got him, actually. This was a pretty cool area. I wasn't expecting it to be like this large or have this much to explore. And it all started with me telling some guy that he was guarding the wrong way. Longsword does 325 damage. Yeesh. All right, we're good there. I think it's time we go after the crypt now. Crack this one. We'll probably go sell. Drop off items too before we go. Yeah, let's go over here. I'm curious, does she buy more? So 272. What if I sell the same item to this guy? Yeah, it's the same thing. I'm not gonna use that bow. The perk for selling items. Yeah, I did see that you can. I have 2 hunting jackets? Oh no. Just one has sneak damage by 10%. Honestly, I might just sell that. Sell this one. Is there even a house that you can buy in the first area? Like, I know there are some that you can get. I did buy one of the houses, but it was from the quest that I did. It was like 300 gold. Oh, there's one in the back. Nice. Gold bar 800. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember that one now. By the beach. Yeah, I remember seeing the signs. Damn. Can't play the game anymore. 50 hours on PS5 and the frames have dropped to like 20 frames. Or, jeez. I have heard that the further you get, it kind of gets a little rougher. Wait, let me grab the wood. Wood.
Watch yourself.
Actually, let's go in the morning. All right, cool. Yeah, so far it's been all right for me on PC. As far as I can tell. Like, it might drop here and there, but I really haven't had many issues. All right, we need to go over here. Oh, I think I kind of remember this. Go to the mansion by the beach. Fought 15 enemies at once and lag was crazy. Bro. They hit each other. Dude, this guy doesn't do anything. Oh, 2 for 1. The guy took the hit and he just kept on walking. Okay, what do we got? Suol's tomb. Maybe accidentally command him and pass him. Is there even a... Wait, is that even a thing? Yeah, I don't think there is, because the only thing that you do is you summon and then they just like take aggro and stuff. As far as I know. But I wonder if we can just go through the center now that we have like a key or something. Hold.
I know this place.
Oh.
I remember it, although my memory is still clouded.
Tell me what you remember.
I was here with Merlin. We had a disagreement about something important. It was here that the idea of how to end the war with the Four Dwellers first took shape. But what happened next is still unclear. I don't remember. And yet, I know it had something to do with Seawall, a place of his eternal rest. But something is wrong. It doesn't feel like a tomb. Be cautious.
Okay, going. What the? There's bodies. Oh.
You are not him. You are different.
Who are you?
I am Seawall Firstfoot, the one who scouted the land before the traitor Arthur set foot on it.
Traitor?
I was loyal. I was devoted. Arthur wanted more. Arthur betrayed me.
Seawall Firstfoot, the founder of the Horns of the South?
Yes, it is my legacy. The Jewel of the South, the safe haven of honorable men.
A lot has changed since then.
I've been here for so long. It doesn't matter anymore.
Why did One Eye reseal your tomb?
The Dalriata promised me revenge. They understand what happened here. Everyone who comes here has the right to ask.
Tell me what happened here.
I was the most loyal of Arthur's men. I was the first to go ashore and take on any danger that might arise in this new and unfamiliar land. Then came the war. I fought by his side, shielded him with my own body. I trusted him. But Arthur wanted more. Arthur longed to possess a power equal to that of our enemies. So Merlin decided our king must first become immortal. Only then could he achieve greatness. But Merlin needed volunteers. Trusted people to go first to make sure that his methods were effective. So we wouldn't risk Arthur's life in trying to grant him immortality. They thought I had died, so they buried me.
The experiment was successful and they didn't notice?
Arthur's greed and Merlin's obsession made me what I am now. Arthur should have made sure. They thought I was dead, but I heard everything. I know there were others after me. I know that the king didn't hesitate to do anything to achieve his goal. He experimented on all the knights, abusing their oath, He told them it was for the greater good. Their lives, our lives, meant nothing to him.
I don't know how it's supposed to prove Camelot's treachery.
Arthur doomed his people to eternal suffering. Their names forgotten. Their loyalty abused. He sacrificed the lives of the noblest of men. And this is the greatest possible betrayal.
So how does One Eye want to help you?
We cannot be helped. We cannot be killed. The Dalriata promised to burn down Camelot. Avenge the memory of all my brothers. Camelot was built on betrayal. People have the right to live in truth. When Camelot falls, we will finally be free. Build a new world. Let the dead leave this one.
Whispers. Set a bonfire.
Avenge us. When Camelot falls, avenge, kill. When Camelot, kill us.
Can I make the bonfire right here? Well, I guess we're doing that. Wait. Before I do, save one.
Avenge.
Oh, Arthur's testament signed copy. Yasuo proved himself to be the highest loyalty, and the Horns of the South are equal to Camelot. It is my will that the Excalibur will be guarded by the Keepers of the South after my death. Let my sword rest in the courtyard of the Horns as a testament to the eternal friendship between our houses. In times of distress, my sword shall be drawn, but only by one who proves himself worthy. I entrust the secrets of how to prove one's worth to the captain, and urge all captains that come after to pass on this knowledge to their successors until comes the day when the worthy one appears and the secret is revealed to help me, All Mother, and the gods of the signed copy. Oh. Oh wait, there's somebody else here. Brendan.
And what do you think?
It really seems that Camelot isn't what it claims to be and never was.
Oh, they're just fools. Somebody made a stupid mistake in the past. Somebody else decided to cover it up. Somebody came up with traditions and stories to mask what was done. And for hundreds of years, fools were eating it up because the lies were easier to believe. Really, there's no point in invoking tradition any longer, because it's worth shit. The only thing that matters is safety and loyalty towards the one who can provide it. And honestly, I don't believe the ones running this entire circus will protect anyone but themselves.
Well, what now? Why did you want me to see this?
Well, now we've found ourselves in what I'd probably call a clusterfuck. And somehow, you unwittingly became the most important person in the region because your decision will change how the entire situation unfolds.
Oh.
You see, my boys from the Horns of the South are split down the middle. Some will back me, but others won't understand what I'm trying to do. The latter, like Feargas, are the traditionalists, and they know me a little bit too well. If I come to them with this revelation, They think it were a conspiracy. But if somebody from the outside, somebody Feargas trusts, steps in and convinces him, you see where I'm going with this?
Yep. It looks like a conspiracy to me. I mean, it sounds pretty legit so far, I guess. That makes sense. Yeah, I'll help you convince him.
Ha! That's what I wanted to hear. I knew I could count on you. Go talk to Feargas. Get him to visit this place. After you're done, please visit me in the shrine. I just hope Feargas shows some sense and doesn't let his pride take over.
Okay. Captain asked me to convince Feargas to join his side. I like where this is going. This is interesting right now. We'll set a bonfire too and have a chat with Arthur. Sure, he's got something to say about all this. Do that first. All right. Whoa. Wait, oh, I never did the Galahad one.
Much the same. He was a fierce warrior, determined to win at any cost. I watched him closely, and I found him too consumed by cruelty. That is why I chose Seawall and Palamedes as my closest confidants, not him. Yet this Galahad still seems devoted to Camelot and the old ways, and he remains.
He was.
Much the
oh, we can keep asking that. See? What? Did I just bug it? Uh-oh. Yeah, I bugged it. And go back. Duo had a lot to say about you.
It was the most painful thing I heard. I didn't know. I had no idea this is what happened to him.
You didn't know, or you didn't want to know?
There were other things that required my attention. We were losing the war. I was needed everywhere. I should have paid more attention to what Merlin was doing. I shouldn't have let go.
Was this gong already here in your time?
Perhaps. I cannot say for certain. My memory remains too clouded.
The gong is where we found over here.
It seems familiar. I do not feel my soul bound to it, but I know our path shall lead us here, one way or another. Something lingers beyond this gate. Something ancient. That much I know. We'll find the truth soon enough.
Alright, now I'll ask about Galahad.
What that is yet.
Okay. See, this is what I've been looking for, because now it's getting interesting and we're having to make different choices along our story. Hold on, let me actually hand this in.
Please, a fight. Go chop up.
And before we do that, I'm gonna rest. Get that XP bonus.
Eyes forward and mind your step.
Hello there. Discovered something you need to know.
Oh, really? And here I thought the Horns of the South had no secrets left to hide from me. But go ahead. Surprise me.
Sewell's tomb has a hidden entrance. You can meet him there.
Have I ever mentioned I'm not a big fan of your sense of humor? Now, tell me what you really want, or walk away. In silence, preferably.
Oh, it's true. Maryland's experimented on Sewell, so he never died.
This isn't funny. I'm no Galahad, burning people at the stake for heresy, but I don't appreciate this kind of behavior either. Still, judging by the look on your face, you actually believe you've stumbled onto something important. All right then. I'll go and check it out. See what's got you so worked up. It might even be nice to get out of here for a change.
Exactly. Oh, did he go and then come
I saw what you
back?
wanted me to see. We need to talk. Honestly, I'm not sure what to think. Everything I believed has been seriously challenged. I need some time to get used to it. Why did you show this to me? Because it could be that I'd be better off not knowing. What they did to Seawall is unthinkable and absolutely unforgivable. What will the other keepers say? What will happen to the Horns of the South? And what about Camelot? Everything we believed was a lie.
What you believed and what you did with that belief are two entirely different things.
You're right. In the end, it doesn't matter what Camelot was back then. What matters is what we are now. And we did everything in our power to keep the South safe, and to keep our lighthouse on through every storm. But this will be the end of the Horns of the South. No young man will join our ranks when hundreds of years of our history are gurgling down the drain.
You can create a new myth? Yeah, so it's tainted. I mean, but you can still, like... Yeah, I don't know. You can create a new myth.
Any ideas?
Hey, okay. Yeah, there's multiple ways we can do this. You didn't let the past break you, and you decide to remake your own future. You're the fortress that stood up against Camelot's corruption and got rid of Galahad. You're the ones who found a way to forge peace with the tribes. Nobody believed it was possible. Yeah. I feel like... I mean, both of these are good. Yeah, let's go with the forge piece with the tribe.
That sounds better than the alternative. That we're a bunch of fools believing in children's fables of knightly honor, valor, and purity. And we'll have to give everyone some hope to cling to after the truth about Seawall comes out. All right. I assume Brandon put you up to this, so you can go and congratulate him. He won. I'll support this case, if only for the safety and well-being of our boys. I don't have to like it one bit, but I can try to make it easier for the garrison.
Okay. Report to the captain that Fergus will join his side. Oh wow, there's a ton of stuff here. I'm assuming a lot of those options became available with how things have gone down. The Kraken. Grab any of these. Alright, that's good. Oh, he's over at I see. Here. Enjoying the game, but man, the bugs are infinite. I feel like I haven't really ran into, like, I've ran into a few here and there, but I don't know, unless if I'm just like blind to them and haven't seen them a whole ton. I feel like my playthrough so far has been fairly smooth. But I have heard a lot of people... Oh, let's not steal that. I have heard a lot of people say they're having issues. I don't know if you're on console or anything. But I also haven't... I'm still in the first region. So I have heard that in the second and the third is when, like, the further you go, the more you run into. So... Inventory can't even move from item to item certain directions on oh, really? Jeez. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Ah, you're back. So, what news do you bring? Did you talk to Feargas?
Feargas saw Sewell's tomb. He's pretty shaken.
Good. Just as I expected. I do feel for the boy. He really loved Camelot. Probably the last truly loyal keeper. But he had to know the truth. I knew his honor wouldn't let him hide it from the others in the Orns. Nicely done.
So what now?
Now, I'll get One Eye, and together we'll go to the Orns with the good news. Not everybody will be happy about it, but that's for me to deal with. Those who don't support us will be released from their oath, and I'll ensure they're safe until they leave the South. After that, whatever they choose to do is up to them.
Alright, let's go. See what happens. Shape the destiny of the last southern stronghold.
In the history of the Horn to the South. Today, we put an end to fear and poverty.
Ooh.
I understand your pain. I know you feel helpless in the face of the looming terror of the weirdness. Camelot has abandoned us, brothers. For years, they've given us no aid. All they do is take our resources, send us to senseless slaughter, and keep us in the dark. Camelot doesn't see us as equals. They've forgotten Seawall Firstfoot's legacy and the promise King Arthur made to us. We were meant to stand as equals. We were meant to be just as powerful as them. And all this time, do you know what they've done to the founder of the Horns of the South? For over 600 years, Seawall has been alive, forgotten by King Arthur and all of Camelot. You don't have to take my word for it. Seawall's tomb is open. Go and see for yourselves. I say, enough. Enough of being fed a rotten myth that turned out to be one great lie. We swore loyalty to the torturers of one of the noblest knights to ever walk Avalon. I say, enough. We will no longer honor an oath made to dishonorable people. We won't let ourselves be exploited any longer. But, my brothers, I bring news. Galahad the Pure, the same Galahad who threatened to burn half our garrison at the stake, is dead. Galahad's death is our chance to break free from Camelot. Enough lies. No more risking everything for those who only know how to take. You're probably wondering, how can we protect the South on our own? How can we defend ourselves when Camelot comes to reclaim their slaves? Yes, that's what we are to them. I know the lockdown of the fortress surprised you, and for that, I truly apologize, but it was necessary to keep you from attacking our new allies, the Del Rita tribes, led by One Eye.
I know, my brothers, I know. This must be a shock, especially since I didn't share my plans with you earlier. But hear me out. Thanks to this alliance between the Horns of the South and the Dal Riada tribes, we are securing the safety of the South and our independence from Camelot.
The tribes will provide us with the military support our depleted ranks desperately need. The tribes will help us rid the South of the bandits who've plagued our people for years. Together, we'll share knowledge and resources to ensure a better future for all Southerners.
We will not drain your resources. In fact, we'll replenish your armories and fill your pantries. We'll stand together, fighting side by side to bring peace and order back to the South. In return, all we ask is your loyalty. If you see a brother from the Dal Riada fight in the Camelotian, stand with our brother. That's all.
Of course, if anyone isn't in favor of this alliance, you have the right to leave the service. I declare a new era for the Horns of the South. Those who don't wish to help build this future are released from their oaths. To those who choose to stay, I promise a good life, and you won't face any more threats. Now, brothers, return to your duties and rest easy. The Horns of the South will endure, and soon we'll be stronger than ever before.
That was pretty good. That was a longer cutscene than I was expecting. That was cool. Okay. I've done everything that Brendan has expected, and now it's his turn. His turn to return the favor. Let's see. Done everything you asked of me. My turn.
An honest matter. What do you need?
I'm here for Excalibur.
Ah, right. See, the problem with Excalibur, or indeed any of King Arthur's blades, is that you need to prove you're worthy of wielding it. How are you supposed to do that? Hell knows. But if the pin that secured your entry to the Horns has led you here, I think I know what the one who gave it to you might have been thinking.
What do you mean?
You see, there are many different legends. According to one of them, there are a few places on Avalon where you can prove yourself worthy, whatever that means. And one of those places, as you can probably guess, is nearby. Have you seen the old gong in the sunken village?
Oh.
Many years ago, when people still went to the woods for a shit instead of using a privy, it was part of a certain ritual. Only the people who passed the ritual could become keepers.
And what does the ritual involve?
None of the living keepers were recruited that way, so we don't really know what happens during the ritual. That's why Galahad now appoints keepers and the captain chooses them. It's just safer that way. I only know that you need to sound the gong and then lie down to sleep at its base. If you wake up, I mean, when you wake up again in the morning, you'll know you've been deemed worthy. Unfortunately, the gong is broken, so first you'll need to find a way to fix it, and since it's made of weird steel, that's not going to be easy, is it? Fortunately, Oshbrit should be able to help you. A little bird told me he likes to play with weird steel when nobody's looking. Just tell him I sent you, and he won't give you any trouble.
If I wake up?
Well, I'm not going to lie. From what I've heard, many people never woke up. They fell into eternal slumber, so well, that's why we abandoned the tradition. And those who woke up were changed, and none of them ever wanted to say exactly what happened there.
What if it doesn't work?
Then you'll have to find someone smarter than me, because I already told you everything I know.
If all those recruits were worthy, why did none of them try wielding Excalibur?
Of course they tried. It turns out that the keepers who passed the ritual could hold it longer than anyone else.
Maybe it'll be enough for what you need, and maybe something entirely different will happen. It's your risk and your decision.
Okay.
Go, and may the southern wind be in your favor. If you need anything from the old captain, you know where to find me.
Level 25. Nice. Yeah, it's funny. He has some weird stone right there. Well, we did that. Now we have to ask him about... Luckily, I just picked up the gong not too long ago. And Arthur did mention that we're gonna have to go back to it or something. He knew that something was up with it. Get my strength to 5. And then dexterity. I'm gonna go the weak spot damage. Yeah. Okay, iron arrows. Still doing pretty good on those. Probably will want to make some more soon, but I might hold as well. Real quick, chat, ads are running, so I am going to do some, and then we will continue. So give me about like 2 minutes here. We'll keep it going, and yeah, we'll see how far we can actually get. BRB. All right. I am back. Go ahead and talk to this guy. What do you think of Brendan's deal with the Dalriada?
Riordan's back, and with the Dalrita, no less. Bold move. Let's hope he knows what he's doing, or the keep's going to be in for one hell of a mess.
There's an ancient gong in the sunken village. Can you fix it?
Why would you want to fix it? Do you even know what it is? Take some advice from an old man. If there's a giant, ancient statue that somebody tried to turn to dust, they must have had a good reason for it.
I need to repair it to become a keeper.
Well, if you put it that way, then I suppose I have to tell you the truth. Otherwise, the terror from the sea will bite me in the ass while I bathe. Of course I can fix it. I've been doing this kind of thing since I could swing a hammer. It's a skill we pass down from master to apprentice, generation to generation. Nothing fancy, just good old blacksmithing. But obviously, though, you'd have to bring me a couple things so that I can actually do it.
Okay. Hey, I think we have everything. Oh, look, it's Kratos. What's up, Nomad? I have what you wanted in order to fix the gong.
How did you, Oh, forget it. I don't even want to know. Just give me a moment. Here. That should do it. Do whatever you need to if you're really sure about this. But please try to come back alive.
Is there anything I should know?
I have nothing to tell you. I could try to talk you out of it, but I'm guessing that wouldn't work.
Okay. Good here. We have the repaired gong. Let me actually go talk to Fergus. See what he says about the, or just check in with him. I have another tag. What can you tell me?
This is the otherwise. You're allowed to walk around the...
Hey, it's already told me that a few times. Okay. You talk to this guy for a second?
Blessings upon... May come...
Nothing from him either. Alright, let's go see what we have here. Place the gong. Yeah, this used to be some sort of path. That guy still here, I wonder? I don't see him right now. Yeah, he's gone. All right, Eternal Sea. What? A world to win. There's the gong. Oh. Oh.
Who dares disturb my peace? You made an oath never to summon me again.
Forgive me, my lord. I want to be deemed worthy to the touch of the Excalibur.
Excalibur? Wait. Is it really you? You, who come from a time beyond. Show yourself before me.
Do I know you?
It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him.
Welcome, old friend.
I can see that you know me, but I am a mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Seas. Forgive me.
That's what you told me, my friend. The next time we see each other, you will not remember me. But you are here now. The will and the power led you back to this place. Even in this incomplete form.
Where should I look for myself? I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory, yet I don't know how.
Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone, not even one as great as King Arthur. Yet here you are, trying again, restless and eager to take the responsibility again. I salute you, my friend.
Tell me what I must do to be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength.
Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur.
Thank you, my friend.
And you, mortal.
Me?
You have given yourself to the king's service. You are worthy of a place among the keepers of the South. Arthur, take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. It always was. I deem you worthy, my friend. The promise I gave thy mother is fulfilled, and thus our pact is ended. You know where to look for your soul. Trust yourself. And when you reach your journey's end, I trust you will make the right choice.
Whoa. Okay, that was all pretty cool there. The Lord of the Seas granted me a blessing that should allow me to take the soul fragment from Excalibur. Okay. Let's go back over to the town. What else do we need to do? It just shows it's in the center. Huh. Oh, wait. Are you kidding? This has been it the whole time? It's been in the center? Bro. What's up, Cobra? Dude, I didn't know it was in the center the whole time. Arthur's memory. Well, let's do it. Ooh, it drains your health. Oh boy. Hold on, let me think. I don't know what we're going into yet. Wait, the Arcane Shepherd has a weight to it. A moderator for a friend, but I don't... Well, let me pin comments. I don't know. It gets really weird with TikTok and comments. TikTok still, so many years later, still has issues of, like, comments not showing up. Even when people type them. Usually, you just, like, press hold on it, and it'll allow you to pin. But... to this day, some stuff still doesn't go through. And I've been on TikTok for streaming on there for 3 years now. Sometimes people, it's often, I'll see it too. Like, I know it, I'm pretty sure it happened earlier. Somebody was like, where I was not reading chat, and it's like, half the time, it's not that they're not reading, it's that your message didn't actually go through. Which is weird. I don't know why it's like it, but it is what it is. But we are actually going to pause right here. I got some stuff to knock out. I am going to try to get back on shortly here, like within an hour or so. Because I just want to eat lunch real quick, hop back on, because I have some stuff going on later today. I'm just not sure what time that is yet. But we made some good progress. So... YouTube is Cassis Plays, Twitch Cassis Plays as well. All the usual places. Thank you all for the likes. Thank you for the new followers, subs, and members. I will see you in about an hour. And then level 25, we'll do the Excalibur thing and see what else the area takes us. So, that's all I got for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in a bit. Peace.